Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mark Mischke, the principal here at Buffalo High School, and I'm reaching out to you this Friday afternoon with the intent of sharing with you important information about our upcoming transition from our current hybrid model to our distance learning 2.0 model that will start on Monday, November 30th here at Buffalo High School. Now, as I said, currently we are just wrapping up our hybrid model here at BHS and just finished our last days here today in our current hybrid model, and we'll be moving to a distance learning model on Monday, November 30th. And so the goal of today with this video is to reach out and to share with you some really important information that we think you need to know to help your child or help your student be successful with this transition. Now, every Friday over the last several weeks, we've been communicating with you in written format with family communications and just updates regarding important topics. And this video is included in that update along with some other important information. And the first piece that's included in there that I want to highlight is our actual schedule that we'll be switching to coming Monday, November 30th. And so I'm going to minimize my screen here, and here it is. So this is the new schedule of what school will look like at BHS. I want to walk that through with you a little bit here this afternoon. We will be moving on the start of each of our blocks to on the hour. So a 9, 10, 11, and a 12 p.m. And each of our blocks will move from an 80-minute model to a 55-minute model. And then we will be clustering that last homework time, that 25 minutes from each block, at the end of each day in an intervention and a asynchronous learning time for students to be able to get their homework done and to work on their work, connect with teachers, connect with each other to finish out each and every school day. And so, as you can see in this model, on Fridays, we'll still have advisory from 1:30 to 2 p.m., and our interventions on Friday will be shortened just slightly from 2 to 3 p.m. And so this is our new schedule as we move into distance learning 2.0 on Monday, November 30th. And we want you to be able to see this. I'd strongly encourage you to print this off, put it up on the fridge for you and your family to be able to have and review each week as you work through our distance learning model. And so that's one document I want to share with you. And then I'm going to pop back here to the screen. A couple other pieces that are included in the communication that we sent home. One of them that I'm just going to share here in my hand is our student expectations document. Okay, this is included in a link in there as well. To print this off as well, please. Print this off, put it on the fridge, and go through it with your child and walk through what these expectations look like. A couple highlights from this document that I'd want to point out to you today is in the learning and daily interactions. School is still a priority. I know it's different. I know it's virtual. I know when you're home, sometimes it's hard to wrap your head around the idea that you are still in school. Hopefully you've seen that and seen some success this fall as we've worked through our hybrid and distance learning options this fall. So now as we go into this model here where all of our students are at home starting November 30th, it's essential that all of you wrap your head around the fact that 9 to 3 p.m. is still school. We have our direct instruction time and we have our homework, our intervention time in the afternoon. And so make sure as a parent you're supportive of that in terms of your child and potential work schedules, things like that. They still need to be in school from 9 to 3 p.m. Okay? So that is some important information that I wanted to stress from the students' learning expectations. Now, there's a new document that we made specifically for the parents that are watching this video. It's actually called How to Help Your Child Be Successful in Our Distance Learning 2.0 model. Okay? And I would encourage you to print this off as well. Put it right next to the schedule and your student expectations on the fridge. Kind of filling up your fridge a little bit. I apologize for that. But as you look at this document, it's intended really just to help you out. This is new for all of us. As a parent of a high schooler and a middle schooler myself, sometimes I wonder, how do I best support my children when they're at home working, when I'm here at school working myself? And so we tried to capture that conversation or that mindset with this document for all of you. Some questions you can ask your kids is if you see them before you leave for work every day, or some questions you can ask when you come home from work every day and you're like wanting to check in, see how things are going. So use this as a guide. The other part on here that I want you to remember is that even though your kid's home, if they're sick and they're unable to do their work, we still want you to call in our attendance hotline. It may seem different at first, but we don't want our teachers reaching out to your children saying, hey, you need to join our Google Meet or be a part of this class if they're sick. So if you have a child that is sick, please call them in, similar to what you would do in a typical school year when they're at school and they're not able to report to school. Okay, there's some other pieces on here as well. Just updating some helpful tips and tricks, and also some information of what do I do if my kid is struggling? How do I help them? What questions can I ask of them? And how do I work with their teachers or their school counselors or administrators for that matter? Please stay connected to your child during distance learning. Please. It is essential that you are supporting them and we are supporting each other to make sure this is successful for all of us. Now, I talked about the written communication that's coming home today, and you'll see this information in there along with some other key dates and times. Like, for example, just a reminder that next week, Monday and Tuesday, no school, 23rd and 24th. Teacher planning days, our staff will be here working and getting ready for our shift to distance learning. And school will start again then on Monday, November 30th. Now, to all of you, I hope you have a great holiday break. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving with your family. We look forward to this transition, and our staff are more well prepared than ever to make this transition successful. We've worked diligently to prepare them with the skills they need to make distance learning an effective school environment, even though it's virtual, to make it an effective school environment for all of our kids. So continue to reach out, continue to connect with us on questions you may have so that we can continue to be successful in providing a great learning experience for every kid here at BHS. Have a great Friday, everybody, and thank you for your support.